District 10, Kong Central Region.
Many people will think that this location is out-of-reach and many would rather consider RCR or OCR location despite the fact that it's already overpriced. Okay, today what we are going to do is we'll dive deep into Amberwood, be it you heard it or haven't heard it, and whether you are considering or it has not been in your radar yet. This episode is really for you because we'll break down why this project is likely going to be the first and only project that grants you an access to District 10 Holland area.
Correct.
Welcome to Spotcast, Smart Property Opportunity Talk. I'm David.
I'm Audrie.
And today we are going to dive into Amberwood. Today, if this has already been in your radar or you have not known about this project yet, this episode is really for you. So thinking of buying Amberwood or haven't think of it yet before you even visit a show flat, this episode you should not miss. Okay, so before we start, do like and subscribe to our channel as we bring more insights and of course our verdict of the project and our opinion before you even visit a show flat.
Correct. So let's deep dive a little into the fact sheet.
Yes. Okay, what happened is we just received the architect brief and this is going to be the updated one. So in case you are looking at more info about the project, this is where you start with. Alright, location.
It's a Holland Link.
Okay, developer is actually Simlian Joint Venture and this is not the first time Simlian is actually going into a luxury project.
Correct.
Alright, and of course the tenure is 99 years with effect from 4th November 2025.
And what does it have? 11 blocks of 6 or 4 stories. Yes, with childcare center.
Yes, basement car park, communal facilities and swimming pool, and it's right at Holland Link, and this is really a first mover advantage because this is the first plot out of the 8 plot coming up with 2,500 units. Alright, so address is 30, 32, 34, 36, all the way to 52 Holland Link, Singapore.
Yes, correct. Expected vacant possession is 30th June 2030.
And of course, expected TOP is 30th June 2029 and legal completion is subjected to approval on 30th June 2033. Okay, so what's the difference between TOP and vacant possession?
TOP is when the government actually gives you the permit to hand out keys and have people staying inside.
Yes, and vacant possession is the date where developer has the final time to issue out all the keys.
Correct.
Right?
So they cannot delay, take their time to do it.
Amberwood has only 212 units, alright, and it has a 1-to-1 car park lot despite being in a car light zone. Okay, so architect is actually Man Architect LLP. And of course,
And landscape is Ecoplane, a company that we are all very familiar with. There's always doing luxury projects.
yes, alright, structural engineer BCK and partners, mechanical and electrical engineer United Project Consultant, again another big name. Project ID is 932 Design Group for the show flat itself, and main contractor is Simlian Construction Private Limited.
Correct.
Alright, this sits on one of the massive plots in CR, especially with the recent land bid. Okay, so the size is 183,729.19 square feet.
And the plot ratio is actually 1.4.
Yeah, site coverage is about 37%, I to say, or 63%
63%.
is actually landscape. So you can imagine the vast nature that is going to surround the place.
Yes. And with this site area, right, there's only 212 units.
Yes, and it's really exclusive and nice because in Holland Link area where you are surrounded by GCB and that, okay,
Yes.
I think the last thing you want is actually overcrowding in the condo itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course they also have a Green Mark Award, BCA Green Mark Platinum Super Low Energy Building with Maintainability Badge. Okay, so the question comes to this now. I think this is definitely not going to be a cheap plot because I think, if I'm not wrong, the land bid price is 1,004 plus. Okay, break even is slightly at 2,006 plus.
Correct.
And developer is likely going to launch at about 2,009 to even 3,003 PSF.
Yes. So now we are going to use the higher budget.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
To let us take a look if Amberwood is expensive or not.
Yes, so what we want to do is really dive into 3,300 PSF, and are buyers paying for something that the market hasn't fully seen yet, especially in Holland Plain, because Dunman House, the price seems to be only 3,001, 3,002 PSF on average. Alright, so whether this is worth going into.
Correct.
So importantly, what we are looking at is today's price versus Holland Plain's future. Does it make sense at all? Okay, and of course, you're not just buying a condo.
Yes, you're not just buying a condo development, you're actually right smack in D10 Holland, in the GCB enclave.
Yes, and this is a location that is desirable by many, and yet unachievable by many as well.
I think it's perceived unachievable.
Okay,
Yeah.
before Amberwood is launched, I think it's really not that easy to achieve because looking at the surrounding, alright, even if you are looking at the condos that is nearby, okay, they are not that serene and not that fantastic location.
correct.
But today, when you're talking about Amberwood, if you really need to know where the location is, PM us and we'll guide you through the location itself. But it is actually sitting on a big plot of land in Holland Plain.
Yes.
Okay, and of course, GCB Enclave, Landed Enclave. So what you have is linear park just across the road.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yes, future community planes within the condo vicinity itself, leading all the way to King Albert Park MRT. And of course, Methodist Girls' School within 1 km.
It's walking distance.
Yes.
Yeah, truly walking distance.
Okay, what is interesting is initially when we look at the site, right, going to the MRT seems to be a big distance away, which is true if you are walking around the circumference.
Yes.
Leading to the MRT, we should likely take about 15 minutes. So today, 3003 PSF, 15 minutes walk to MRT. Does it even make sense?
Correct.
One tagline by the developer which I truly like is the prestige of space, the calm of space.
Yes.
And what does it mean? Prestige of place means the location is so prestigious, and yet when you come home, it has the calmness of space. So
Yes.
developer is trying to hit two things. Number one, prestigious location. Number two, serenity within the condo itself.
Yes, and I think that's not very easy to find in Singapore context today, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. And of course, I want to go into the next thing is the design concept. Okay, the design concept is actually Nordic living concept.
Yeah.
And what is Nordic living concept? Okay, if you all know Finland, what we call Nordic living concept.
Yeah,
And
they
it
got
has
their inspiration from Finland, which
Yes.
is one of the happiest place on earth.
Yes, the highest happiness index.
Yes.
All right, and why is it really good to be putting this kind of concept in Singapore? Because Singapore is such a bustling country. All right, we are always packed with people, bustling town, okay, and of course fun. But then today, what the developer is trying to bring is in this luxurious location, in this enclave, they want the calmness.
We want the calmness, we want to concentrate on wellness also.
Yes, and it's called simple luxury.
Yes.
Right, today you don't have to go big brands across your t-shirt and over to show that you are a luxurious person or luxury lifestyle. Okay, a simple plain tee and jeans, and if you dress it well, you are also in luxury
and good
that's,
quality.
yes,
I would
and
say.
that called simple luxury.
Yes.
All right, so of course the next question is not right beside the MRT.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of question on people's mind actually.
Yes.
It's not like right smack beside the MRT, and it seems 3003 will seem quite high in PSF.
Yes, of course, when you're
Yes.
watching this video, you say, wow, the moment you say, hey, David and Audrie trying to benchmark a 3003 PSF, this project is already so expensive. Why would I want to even bother watching? But then you have to watch on because what we're trying to show you is at 3003 PSF, the quantum itself is really not that unpalatable.
Yes. If you have watched our previous video, you would have heard us talking about quantum.
Yes.
Yes,
And why is
quantum is the important one.
And why is quantum more important than PSF at this point of time? Because eventually when buyers buy from you, okay, they will be looking at the overall quantum and not in terms of PSF. Because today you can have a 2000 PSF, it will still come up to $4 million.
Yes.
Right. So today, if you're looking at high PSF, but then if the size is spacious, functional, and living in it is comfortable, the quantum will be actually so much lower.
Correct.
And why is it important? Because TDSR depends on quantum and not the PSF. So importantly, when you're buying future houses, do not just look at the PSF because the quantum is more important.
More important.
All right. Why we want to go into that is because why would anyone want to buy lah? Okay. So
Yeah.
actually, that's exactly why Amberwood becomes interesting. Okay. So don't ask is Amberwood expensive. Ask what exactly am I paying for?
Correct.
A standard condo will have high density, maximized URA cap. And Amberwood,
And Amberwood is really premium at 212 units. Even though URA has kept it at 233 units, developer actually decided to develop lesser.
yes, that's the purpose
Units,
of
yeah.
what the developer want. The
Correct.
calmness of space.
Yes.
And what does it goes into? It has actually a size of 867 square feet sitting on a plot per unit.
Yes, remember earlier we talked about the land size of 183,729 square feet. If you divide it by 212 units, you actually get a good 867 square feet per unit.
Yes, so especially in this luxurious enclave, okay, this is what you will see. A lot of space, a lot of greeneries, a lot of landscaping, a lot of place for you to breathe.
Yes.
Okay, so the next thing is the volume, the height of the condos. Standard, I think right now we are seeing 2.8 meter ceiling.
Correct.
And what does Amberwood actually give?
And Simlian being the developer has given 3.18 meter. That is, I thought, is very luxurious.
Yes. Okay, 3.18 meter ceiling I think is good. But then the next thing is, you know, some of the condos, because it's 3.18, it actually costs more to build the wardrobes all the way to the ceiling.
Correct.
But Simlian has actually taken this up and built wardrobes all the way to the
Full
ceiling.
height cabinets.
Yeah, so they don't get the empty space in between the wardrobe and the ceiling. And construction is PPVC. It's not PPVC cookie cutter type. It's actually non-PPVC.
So you can actually have very flexible layouts. You can, even if you buy a 3-bedder unit, you want to change it into
a 2-bedder.
To have a bigger bedroom,
Yes.
bigger study room or what. Yes, you can easily change it.
Yes, and of course, luxury of space today, if you are even going into a 5-bedder unit and you have only a family of 3 or 4, you can actually convert the rooms to become wardrobe space.
Yes.
Or even a massive dining or living space.
Yes. Correct.
Alright, so exclusivity, what we have is instead of having high traffic costs, we have 2 to 4 units per call.
Yes, we mentioned there's actually 11 blocks. Why
Yes.
are there 11 blocks? It's really because of this.
Yes.
There's 2 to 4 units. Usually, this is what we usually call in HDB point blocks.
Of course, we have the luxury of actually having to see the show flag already before you guys do.
Yes.
Alright, and then we are really impressed by one thing, okay, the number of units per block and to the number of lifts. Okay, 6-story. Normally, if you have seen some OCR, RCR condo, you'll probably see 6-story, 4 units, and probably you only get 1 lift.
Correct.
Alright, but then this developer has actually put in 2 lifts per call. 2 lifts per call to 4 units. So can you imagine, today you come out of the house rushing for work, you are not going to be jam-packed.
Yeah. You are safe from, having to wait for a long time.
Yeah, so what we have in this Amberwood is really more space, more privacy, more greenery, and it's a lower density environment that enhances livability, wellness, and long-term value.
Yes, I think the main thing the developer actually want is really wellness.
Yes. Okay, why is wellness so important?
Yes.
Okay, because I think every one of us know that, in Singapore itself, life has been very hectic. Although we are also in a very happy place, but life is hectic. We are always bustling daily.
Yes.
Okay, so what developers is looking for is really the moment you can be working hard outside, bustling activity, a full day of stress, but the moment you come home, it goes into calmness.
Yes.
Alright, so you are like, the moment you drive into the basement car park, the moment you come up, okay, you enjoy a different kind of lifestyle that you truly want.
You really de-stress.
Yes, de-stress.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit on the landscaping. Okay, instead of having just one massive pool, I think they have 7 to 9 pools.
50-meter lap pool.
Yes,
definitely.
50-meter lap pool and a sun pool.
Yes.
Okay, and then of course dig in. Today, when you are feeling stressed, you need to de-stress. You go into the outdoor. If you need to do a reset.
Thermal bath.
Yes.
Outdoor bath.
Yes.
And also light therapy.
Yes, red light therapy. So red light therapy, okay, we did a bit research on what red light therapies and it's really getting popular in Singapore.
Yeah.
Because it actually brightens the skin and
Improves
also
collagen.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the little things that developer has actually touched on.
Yes.
Okay, not only that, I think the gym itself is also beautiful. Okay, because the gym equipment itself is colored according to the theme of Amberwood. And of course, this whole project is having the Nordic concept. Okay, a lot of the materials are made of travertine looking tiles or travertine walls and things like that. The first mover story.
Yes.
Okay, Holland Plain today.
So let's talk about a little bit more about the macro
Yes, the macro.
part of it. Yes.
Okay, the macro part. Today what we have is 2 transformation within the vicinity. Okay, of course, number 1, we want to talk about Holland Plain transformation. Is really the first out of the 8 sites that is going to come up. And what is happening is Amberwood being the first site bidded by Simlian. The second site that is next to it is also taken by Simlian.
Yes.
Alright, third plot is coming up very soon. The bidding is going to start somewhere in September itself. And today, the first mover advantage means you are coming in first of the total of 2,500 homes. Yes, and of course people will say, hey, transformation, you're talking about how many years later?
Yeah.
Okay, but then this one, what we are foreseeing is not too long because the 8 plots of land, 2,500 homes, plus the community plane that is going to be built so that you can take a nice stroll towards the MRT within 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, it's likely going to be completed in less than 10 years.
Okay.
Based on what I see.
Yeah.
Of course, this is based on my speculation. Okay, but it's really something that is worth looking at because Holland Plain itself is a location that is already matured. Okay, it's not like, oh, today you're going to something that is, out of the wild zone, then you're trying to build something up. But in Holland Plain itself, it's already matured with all the GCB and landed enclave. And today we are bringing condominiums into this plot of land so that it enhances the living and the community.
Correct. So I think these are two questions that viewers out there need to ask yourself.
Yes.
Are you going to buy after the transformation, or you are going to buy before it?
Yes. So if you ask me, right, today, buy before the transformation, it has to be something that is really, I don't want the transformation to take like 20 years before my place is
not
ready.
too long. Then by the time I want to sell when the transformation is ready, it's probably
then I got to deal with
15 years old.
I got to deal with aging property.
Yes,
alright.
correct.
But today, if the transformation is already in place and is likely going to take less than 10 years to complete, I think this is something that you can consider going into. Okay, if your lifestyle really fits into this.
Yes.
Okay, and of course, the other thing is buy after the transformation. Okay, certain location, if you ask me, I'd rather buy after transformation or when you already see phases of the transformation.
When you already start seeing something like coming out.
So just like Marina South. Okay, this is one place which I always feel sorry for those buyers who have already bought Marina South, but this is really one place that I feel that if you're going too early, you might not see the full potential of the growth. But if you're buying for own stay, then it's fantastic, of course. Alright, so then of course this is the first transformation, and what we are trying to mention is Amberwood is the first site and is really going in at likely the cheapest.
Correct.
Okay, and the overall quantum is palatable so that anybody can actually upgrade into this location. Okay, and of course the next transformation that we are talking about is Turf City transformation.
Yes.
Okay, countless of job created, 15,000 homes upcoming, total of 8 plots of land. Okay, although it's nearby, but Turf City versus Holland is two different locations. One being District 11, more bustling. District 10 being more serene and prestigious. And what we feature is 212 homes, but they are not all the same.
Correct. And developer decided to go with only the 3-bedder, 4-bedder, and 5-bedder units.
Yes, because
so what does this mean actually?
It's very focused because today it's not that I don't want to do for investment or based on the smaller units, but they know that when you are doing smaller units in the development, it starts to create complexity to the demographics because I'll have tenants moving in and out. All right, and in this location itself, it's more family-driven demographics.
Correct.
Okay, because we are in the deep heart of the educational school belt. MGS being one, of course. Then you have Pei Hwa Presbyterian, Henry Park, SGS, so on and so forth. So it's a curated educational belt where your kids can go in from nursery all the way to university.
You don't even need to travel very far
away. Alright, although you say that, you are not within 1 km, but come on, face it, how many of you who have tried to ballot for school, despite being 1 km, is useless? Alright, so this is the trend that's going on.
There's other things that you will need to do.
Yes, but what we are looking for is today when you are close to the school, it cuts down the travel time for your children. Okay, and this is why this is so important, especially in Holland itself. It consists of 3, 4, 5-bedded unit, and what's the percentage?
35%, which is 74 units for 3-bedroom, 74 units, also another 35% for 4-bedders.
Yes.
And 5-bedders, there's 64 units at 30%.
Okay, this is really surprising because based on the weightage, right, we are seeing an even weightage.
Yeah, very even.
Normally, right, for normal condominium, no, I wouldn't say normal condominium, for most development, what will happen is 1 and 2 bedders stands the majority, 3 and 4 stands the next majority. If there is any 5-bedroom, probably is only 1 stack.
Yeah, it will be a minority of what's in the whole development itself. Yeah,
correct. But today, Amberwood is really focusing on the next thing: 3-bedders, 4-bedders, 5-bedders, equal standing. All right. So what does it mean? It's again catered for family of various sizes, and it makes sure that this is really a family-driven condominium.
Correct.
Okay, so which one should I buy if you ask me? Okay, our buyers out there or viewers out there, normally what will you be thinking of? Hey, is this project good or not?
Yeah.
Because today when I buy a project, it must be good. But today I tell you this, if you are still looking at this, I think this is really the wrong concept. Because a project will definitely have its good and bad points.
Yes, correct.
There's no one size fits all.
In fact, all projects in Singapore, I would say, will have its good and bad points.
So today, when you choose a project, it must first, number one, be suitable for your goals.
Correct.
Okay, what's your short-term plan, what's your long-term plan, and is it suitable for you to even live in Amberwood itself?
This is why our clear framework is so important.
Yes, so before we even dive into any project, go into your property roadmap first. Alright, so if you are interested in our clear framework or don't know what it is, look at our previous episode and we have actually gone in details to that.
Yes, or just DM us and we will guide you through.
Yes, so before I choose any Amberwood unit, number one, I'll look at, once I get my goals clear and my objective clear and I know that Amberwood is ready for me, the first thing I'll look at is the layout.
Yes.
Okay, it's number one non-PVC and it has a helper space, but yet there are so many layouts that you have to choose the one that is suitable for you.
Correct.
And of course, layout being layout, not everyone is popular, not everyone is suitable for everyone. Okay, but importantly today when you're buying something, if you're looking for a long-term growth with good exit, I think choosing the right layout is important. I used to say you got to find out which layout actually does not belong to the niche buyer group.
Correct.
Okay, I just say this layout must be acceptable by all. Every buyer who comes in will say, hey, this layout I like. Okay. Yes.
Correct. And then of course next we're going to stack.
Yes, so depends on facing. Do you want to face landed or do you want to face the community plane
So
view?
in fact both sides, right? 4 sides I would say.
Yes.
You will either be facing the linear park, beautiful park, or the community plane.
Yes.
In the middle will be the swimming pool. Yes, or more greeneries even.
Yes, so it depends on what you like. Okay, so we do have all kinds of facing, but it really depends on what you like. But then on a simple statement, all right, today if you are only looking at pool view, high floor, and hope that you know this is going to be the best exit unit that you're going to buy, I think probably you will get it wrong. Okay, because in a Holland Plain Amberwood itself, nature brings together a whole new thing.
Yes.
Alright, so of course, if you're interested to know which one is actually the most palatable facing, DM us too. We cannot go too much into it because then if not, this YouTube video is going to be very long.
Like 2
and probably
hours.
you will skip before that. So but of course, if you like what we say so far, do subscribe and like our channel.
YouTube channel,
Yes.
Podcast SG.
Yes, of course. Then, of course, the next thing is looking at the quantum. Is there a price ceiling resistance? Okay, so today, when we are looking at a 3-bedder, there must be a cap that you are willing to pay because
Correct.
anything beyond, right, when you try to sell, it might be difficult.
Yeah, because we're also looking at next time when you want to exit.
Yes.
Anytime you want to exit, there's actually a big pool of buyers who are willing to look at, you know, the price that you're exiting at.
Yes. So I would say today, the quantum must be palatable. And today, why are we saying the quantum must be palatable? Because today, I think recently government just announced the household income.
Yes.
12,446
Correct.
per household income, and then yet 1 out of 7 Singaporean household has an income of 30,000 and above.
Yep.
Okay, and this benchmark is going to shift in the next few years. Okay, I used to say today what you buy you think is affordable, the next few years later it becomes more affordable.
Yes.
Alright, but it cannot be at the peak because let's say only 30k income can go in, then it's 1 out of 7. So even eventually when you want to sell off, it's only 1 out of 7 Singaporeans can buy.
Correct.
Okay, so this is very important, and do note that Singapore household income increased at about 3.8 to 7% per annum. Okay, and of course next is the premium. Is the specific unit worth the 3,003 or even if it hits 3,006?
Yes, I think this is where, you know, we come into play also.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where we are being the logical ones.
Yes. So today when you're buying a property, especially Amberwood, I think emotional aspect got to be clear because
Yes.
I can guarantee you today if you are really into serenity, calmness and wellness lifestyle, the moment you step into this show flat, GG.
When you go to Holland Link itself, GG.
Yes.
already.
Okay, you're definitely number one, fall in love
Yes.
with the Holland Plain itself because it's such a nice
so
enclave.
beautiful.
Yes. And number two, when you go into the show flat is created in a way that, you know, is simple luxury. It's not those kind of wow, you know, wow, gold cladded design and things like it's simple luxury with the lights nicely put up so that it's reflecting maximum light throughout the condominium itself. So this is something that you go in, definitely you will fall in love.
Yes.
Okay, if you are into this kind of lifestyle, not everyone will fall in love with every project.
Correct.
Okay, so just like today you like Dunnan House, I don't think when you go to Amberwood you will like Amberwood. Okay, when you like Amberwood, when you go to Dunnan House, I don't think you will like Dunnan House.
Yes.
Alright, so the premium, is it worth it or not? And that's what Audrie say. I think that's where we come in to be very important because we'll tell you exactly is it worth the buy, and then we'll pull you out if there's a need to.
Correct.
Yes, and of course you must know what is the next thing is. Today you are buying and then thinking of selling it within the 5 to 10 years mark.
Who are your D10
High net worth.
high net worth individuals that you are looking at?
Yes, so today if you are going to buy a 5-bedroom and expecting to sell it out in within the next 5 to 10 years, of course you have to position yourself in the location where price is affordable to not only the high net worth, but it's really to the medium to high income range.
Correct.
Yeah, because that's where something, when you go in, it must be palatable so that it's sellable.
Yes.
Okay, so this one is very important, and you must understand, last but not least, is good project is not equal to.
Yes. It doesn't mean that every unit will be a good buy.
Yes. Okay, so you must know 212 units, by the time we filter out, there's only 5% of the unit that is really suitable for your case.
Yes.
And why I say your case, because every roadmap is planned specifically bespoke to you, and understand your objective before you even go in to select the unit. So it's not like, oh, today I go to showflat, 3-bedder don't have, never mind, I buy 4-bedder, 4-bedder don't have, I buy 5-bedder. Okay, this layout don't have, I buy the next layout, so on and so forth.
Correct.
Okay, you must study it properly so that when you go in, it's without regrets.
Yes.
Okay, what we're going into is the floor plan teaser. And of course, there's many layouts. And of course, if we go through all the layouts,
I think it will be too boring for you on
yeah, you'll
YouTube.
fall asleep.
Yes.
Okay, but these are really 3 of the layouts we like based on what we study and what we feel, is going to be very easy to sell within the next 5 to 10 years.
Correct.
Yes, and of course, we are looking at the 3-bedroom premium, the first one.
This will be the smallest.
No, this is not the smallest. This is the second smallest,
second
893 square feet.
893 square feet.
Yes. Okay, and what we really like is when you come into the entrance, it does not give you a direct view of the balcony. Okay, in terms of feng shui, in terms of anything, okay, I think this is a nice touch because you can put a nice shoe cabinet or feature wall right at the wall that is facing the entrance.
Right here.
All right, when you come in, there's a good space for your, for your dining area.
Yes, this will allow you privacy also.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact.
So that when you're eating, your door is open, people will look into you. Okay, but of course, whether you open or not, then is another thing.
Correct.
Okay, one thing to mention about this project, right, is what I like is there's a setback between the main door to the corridor.
Here.
Yes, and this again is creating a lot of space for you, and this is not counted in the PSF.
Correct.
Okay, and a good size 8 square meter balcony, or 6 square meter
6
balcony.
square meter balcony.
Yes.
Right here.
And depending on where you choose, it's definitely going to face the greenery, the pool, or the moment you go in, right, this is what I like about Simlian's design. You see all the rooms are super spacious, 9 square meter, and what you can do is queen size bed, space to walk between the left and right.
And you can see here, they even put in a bedside table.
Yes, bedside
apart
table.
from the queen size bed.
Yes. Okay, so what I like to mention is these hackable walls.
Right here.
Living
Even
room
right
one,
here.
and the master bedroom one.
Right here.
Okay, so you have a freedom to configure the unit to whatever you like. So today, let's say for example, next to the master bedroom, I want to have a bigger wardrobe space plus study area. I can just simply hack down the door.
this away. Correct.
Yes, and then put the door somewhere.
Then you have 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Down
No,
here.
you put here. Yes, correct.
Yes. Then
Okay.
block up here.
Yes, and then you still have a room for your child or a guest room.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, not to mention, this is also important. There's a household shelter.
Right here.
And there's also a WC for your helper. And this is really important because today when you're living in District 10, okay, and this location probably you would want to hire a helper.
Correct.
And you have space for the helper
And
to
sure, both parties will want their own privacy sometimes
Yes.
too.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So yeah, this is one of our favorite layout, and why we feel that this layout is actually palatable to most family is also because of this. Today, a family of 4 with a helper can easily come into this space,
Yes.
okay, and be comfortable.
Very comfortable.
All right. So then, as we go into the 4-bedroom type, okay, this one is my favorite 4-bedroom. Okay, although it's the bigger one, 1141 square feet.
141 square feet
Okay, it's a 4-bedroom flexi.
with a 8 square meter balcony. Okay. So this is the entrance where you're coming in from.
Yes, again, which is beautiful. The moment you come in, you do not see your balcony.
Yeah.
And what I like is the moment you come in, right, it actually gives you a dry kitchen area, and then you go straight into your kitchen. And of course, not to mention the household shelter, the yacht, the WC, and the washer and dryer. And this time, washer and dryer is stacked side by side.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you see aircon ledge is very big.
Strata.
Yeah, because it's non-structure.
Yes.
Okay, so then it does not count the space at all. So no matter how big they build, it's okay.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, so what I like about this is really the landscape type of living space. And today when you're buying a luxury product, okay, if you can, okay, do go into this kind because it allows ample light to come into your house.
Right.
And of course the flexi room is where it is, where you can create,
Right here?
yes, and you can create additional room there. Okay, because recently we have been looking at massage chair
Yeah.
and we realized that, hey, no space to put.
Yes, correct.
so
No
with
matter
this-
how small the massage chair may be,
Yeah.
it's still, it still needs a certain size requirement.
Yeah, so today
Yes.
wellness, if you are into wellness and you want to have a massage chair right in your house, then this probably flexi place is really good for you.
Correct.
Okay, if not, you can actually fully extend the living room and you have a full space of living. Can you imagine how big and luxurious this is?
Yes.
Okay, and what I like is they also give space for dining so that you do not have to put your dining table at the balcony.
Correct.
Yes. Okay, and it's not small. It's
So
a
you have
8-seater
very
table.
segregated spaces for each and every one of your staff.
Yes, that's why we always say when you can buy new, do buy new because number one, you have the newest functional layout available, the newest technology of the electrical lightings as well as your, the kitchen appliances.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have lesser wastage of space. Okay, so this 1141 might beat a 1,006 to 1,007 square feet home because the space are functional.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have 4-bedroom, and what I like about this is there's no wastage of space. You know, some of the condos, they actually put all the 4 bedrooms on one side so that you can actually have full view of the greens. But today, by putting it in this manner, opposite each other, you shorten the corridor,
This
passageway.
Yes.
Okay, and you shorten the space, you will have less wastage. All right. Room size are all fantastic big. Okay, 9 square
Very
meter
nice
for all.
room size, I got to
Yes.
say.
All right, and the bathroom, of course, this bathroom is actually a common bath to be shared by all 3 rooms. Okay, and then you have your master bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, I tell you, this master bedroom is crazy big. Okay,
Correct.
king size bed.
You must look at the show units.
Yes, yes. Okay, so king size bed, so on and so forth, and of course, you know, the important one is definitely the bathroom, which I spent a long time in. Yes. Okay, so other than that, today, if you're looking at 4-bedroom flexi, again, why do we choose this? Because this is something that, if you're not looking at the Luxe collection, okay, luxurious collection have, the difference is actually it has aircon ducting,
Yes.
central aircon, we call it. All right, and of course, more luxurious. All right, if you are not into that, then you want the 4-bedroom flexi, this layout is
This is-
definitely for you.
Yeah. D3F.
Yes. Okay, and of course, you want to know why we choose this layout. Again, it's really for the future.
Yes.
Okay, you're looking at 5 to 10 years, you want to sell it off. Okay, again, this layout will then be one of the best.
Will be very palatable, I would
Yes,
say.
in our opinion,
Yes.
because we have been serving so many buyers and we know what the buyers are actually looking at.
Correct.
All right. So, last but not least, today, if you need space,
Yes.
okay, and you want a 5-bedroom,
Of course, there is other layouts.
Yes.
For 3-bedder, 4-bedder, even a 5-bedders.
Yes.
But these are the 3 that we have chosen.
yes, based
to-
on our preference.
Based on our preferences. If you like to look at more layouts, yes, do arrange for an appointment with us
Yes,
too.
and of course, then when you come and look at the layout, we will explain to you why this layout is good
Yes.
and why it's not good. And of course, you must be very objective. Okay, so it really depends on where your objective
Correct.
are.
What your
Alright?
plans are and everything.
Yes, Luxe unit.
It's 145 square meter, 1,561 square feet, inclusive of a 10 square meter balcony.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So a lot of people say, "Hey, 1561 not that big land." Then you want to put
Yeah,
in
it
a
doesn't sound that big, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
but then if you take away the aircon ledges and things like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do remember this is harmonized project.
Yes, harmonize. Okay, very important. Harmonize. Because harmonize means all the unwanted space, right, that you don't use, it's not calculated in.
Correct.
Okay, so why I like this? Number one, there is a private lift. Okay, private lift lobby, of course, includes in your space. Okay, but then the private lift lobby opens up nicely to your living room.
Yes.
And what I like about this is, again, landscape type, where maximum light is allowed to enter
Right here.
with a unblocked 3.18 meter floor to ceiling
Floor to ceiling
glass panel.
height. Yeah.
Okay, so maximize
And
the
this,
light input.
this is 6 meters across.
Okay, wow, 6 meter, 太大了吧? Okay, then of course, the moment you go into the kitchen, right? This is a massive kitchen, comes with an island top.
Yes.
Okay, and a U-shaped kitchen. And of course, not forgetting going into the yard space where you have your household shelter, washer and dryer, WC, as well as the electrical panel, which is all inside.
Yes.
All right, and of course, there's
inside
a
here. Correct.
yeah. Last but not least, of course, there's a service door
Yes.
that goes out to the service lift.
Right here.
Okay, and then the moment you come in towards the left is where the powder room is. Okay, powder room is again what if most of you who are thinking, hey, what is a powder room for? It's important because it's actually a guest bathroom.
It segregates your bathroom, your kids' bathroom with the guests.
Yes, so
Yeah.
we don't expect the guest to take a shower, but then it's really for
Yes.
usage.
Yes.
So what you do is you at least even when you are home, today you want to use the bathroom, you don't have to walk all the way to your master bedroom to use.
Yeah.
Okay, then as we look into it, again, 3 bedrooms sharing 1 common bath, and 3 bedroom sizes are all fantastic, and we have a junior master with ensuite.
And let us remind you that it's non-PVC. Yes. So you can easily hack walls in between.
Yes, even the bathroom.
Very flexible.
Okay.
Hack the bathroom.
Yeah, even the bathroom. I mean, you want to reconfigure and things like that.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's
want
possible.
a much bigger bathroom. Don't
Okay.
need about the
All right, so then of course, when we go into the master, this master is massive.
Yes.
Although I don't have the dimension now. All right, but then what you can see is a king size bed, even to put in a study dressing table, and you have a
Correct.
walk-in wardrobe. Yeah,
here.
yes, and this
Yes.
walk-in wardrobe. Okay.
I thought this walk-in wardrobe have ample space.
Okay, then it's lucky for the men out there because at least finally you can have your side of the wardrobe.
Yes.
Okay.
And his and her sink. Very important.
Yeah, so that you don't fight when you're brushing teeth. Alright, but other than that, okay, well, again, why this is palatable and why do we choose this is because this is really one of the more luxury layout for 5-bedder.
5-bedder, yes.
And again, today, even if you look at the size multiplied by the PSF, 1561, you multiply by 3003 or even 3006, it does not exceed your 5.5 mil if I'm not wrong. 对不对啊?
Let me calculate.
Do a quick calculation.
Yes.
1561, even if I multiply by 3006. Yes.
5.619.
Yeah, so even
600.
if it goes beyond 3006 PSF or reach until 3006 PSF, it's only at 5.6 mil. And today,
Yes.
tell me, in the market, is there any 5-bedroom that is under 6 mil?
Correct. And we're using a really
Ridiculous
higher PSF already.
Okay, ridiculous PSF
Yes.
because if the developer really launched 3006 for this unit, I will tell you not to buy lah. Unlikely lah, unless you know on average the pricing is like that.
Yes.
Alright, but then importantly today you must understand, okay, 6 mil under 6 mil for a 5-bedroom, I think it's unheard of. Okay.
Correct. And
Yeah.
5 bedrooms are not very common in District 10 itself.
Yes, in fact, there's no District 10 5-bedroom for sale. Okay, what you have is yes, penthouse unit costing about 17 to 20 mil.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. All right, so this is really something that you know we can enter District 10, the luxury collection in the prestigious land, serene enclave, and yet palatable to most of us.
Correct.
Yes, most of the condo buyers out there, lah, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, what we are talking about is the upper medium income group. Why so? Because we don't believe in investing into condo just to feel good and make money if you know
You're not even comfortable.
yeah, you're not even comfortable lah.
Inside.
Also today when you buy a property, I mean we off track a bit, when you're buying a property, I think the important factor is it's not whether you can afford the loan or not. It's after you buy and afford the loan, are you degrading your lifestyle?
Correct.
Okay, so then again we have to say about one thing. Okay, do not be emotional the moment you step into a show flat because the show flat problem has this. A beautiful show flat can make almost any unit feel good.
Yes.
Okay, you go in, you only wow. Suddenly, you only have the thoughts of just taking a look, but because you go in, you decided to go ahead and buy.
Correct.
Okay, so you must understand that today when you're buying Amberwood, you're not buying the whole project. You're just buying a specific unit that suits your lifestyle because the condominium layout and the landscaping suits you. Okay, so again, when you're buying, choose the specific unit that you like. Of course, don't have to just choose one because you know when you're doing balloting or placement, you might not get it.
Yes.
Yeah, choose a couple of layout that is suitable for your lifestyle.
Correct.
And how do we do that is, first of all, we have to go deep into understanding you first. Or you must understand yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are shy to tell us, you must first understand yourself. Okay, what is it that you
Know
need?
what is it exactly that you want.
Yes. Okay, so that you can actually buy the layout that is specific and suitable for you.
Yes.
Okay, gone are the days that, buy any condo unit, you also make money. Alright, because you got to buy a condo unit that is suitable for you and then palatable to the rest of the Singaporeans or PRs that's buying your future home, so that you can actually offload it nicely. A lot of people will say, I just go into an show flat then I just look for the agent, then I know what I want because I got a lot of data in my head. Okay, and this is what we want to prove you wrong, because when you view with us, there's a few things that you will miss, you will get from us. Number one is we gather all your data into one concrete plan.
Yes.
So that the data doesn't seem messy anymore. Okay, just
it's not everywhere.
Yeah.
So you just put it into one proper roadmap itself.
Yes, so just like our previous video, we mentioned, data is just like unpieced puzzles. So if you got 10,000 piece puzzle, I don't give you a full picture, you will take a long time to make up the whole puzzle.
Yes.
Okay, but today with us, okay, we will let you see clarity, and we do the homework before you walk through the door. Okay, importantly, we are not just there to show you Amberwood, because any agent can do it.
Yep.
We help you choose the correct unit that suit your lifestyle, and we will tell you whether it's really suitable before you even put in a check.
Yes, precisely.
Yes. So, Audrey, today, if you are buying Amberwood yourself, which unit would you choose?
I will go for the 5-bedder.
Yes, no doubt.
I love it.
Yes, okay. Of course, it's unreachable at this point of time because, 5.6 mil not easy, right? I'm sure you all guys think so also. Okay, but if you ask me, right, okay, it really depends. Today, if I'm actually a family size of 4, I think a 3-bedder would suffice.
I think is what's most comfortable for your household itself.
Yes.
Yes, and finances.
Yes.
That's very important too.
Correct. But if you really have the budget and you think that you want to go for something that is more luxurious,
Yes.
I think the 5-bedder is a no-brainer.
Correct.
Okay, and of course the 5-bedder has the Luxe correction where each block has only 2 units.
Yes.
Very, very exclusive. Okay, and why do we choose the 5-bedder?
Because it's luxurious.
Yes, luxurious. The
And
space.
the space.
Yes.
The fact that it's facing the community park.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Okay, so today we have one advice for you. Today, I think Amberwood is going to hit your screen within the next few weeks because
Really soon.
it's hyping up.
Yes.
Okay, so probably knowingly, unknowingly, Amber will just appear on your screen. Okay, so today my advice to you is don't just go and blindly view Amberwood.
Correct.
Okay, you must understand it. Okay, and why is it important to understand it? Because you must understand the lifestyle that you're going to have when you are living in it.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people say, hey, I don't want MRT, but you must understand MRT is just a convenience. In District 10 Holland area, a lot of people don't like the MRT to be close.
Yeah. For many years, they do not have MRT lines.
Yeah, they only got buses.
Yes, and when you're walking from the inner part of the landed out to the main road to take a bus, it's actually quite a long walk too. But it's a very nice walk.
Yes. Okay, so today, understand MRT creates convenience, but then it's only when you want it.
Yes.
So importantly, it's really the environment. So if you think that this project is for you, or even if you think that this project is not for you, but you just want to take a look, I suggest you arrange with us. Okay, so what you need to do is a private Amberwood showflat viewing with David and Audrey, and what you need to do is really just to, in the comment, type in Amberwood, or you can straight away DM us at our numbers here.
Right here.
Okay?
Yes.
And last but not least, we have to inform you that public preview is 11 September 2026.
Yes.
Okay, and this is something that you should not miss. And of course, we will suggest not coming on the first Saturday and Sunday because this is the worst time to come to view
On
any
the
showflat.
second one.
Yeah. Okay, it's either on
the
the weekdays
weekdays, yes.
or the second weekend because why? You will be able to see things clearer.
Yeah, you will be able to appreciate the whole show flat properly.
Yes. Okay, so last but not least, to determine whether this is a buy or avoid. Okay, personally, I feel that this is definitely a buy. Okay, and in fact, it stands so strong among the rest of the condo that it will put other condos really down. Okay, not to mention it lah. Okay, but then this project is really something that you have to see because number one, in terms of value, is there. In terms of prestige, is there. In terms of luxury, is there. In terms of landscaping, surrounding, is there. In terms of MRT, everybody think that MRT is 15 minutes walk away, but with
No,
the
it's not.
community plane, it suddenly reduced to 5 to 7 minutes.
Correct.
Okay, so I think you have the best of both worlds, and of course, in a car light zone, you have one-to-one parking. Okay,
Yes.
so the only thing that is stopping you from buying is two. Number one, the lifestyle don't fit you because you are someone who really
You
love.
don't like the nature.
I need bustling city.
Yes.
Bustling city life. Then I think this is not for you because at night this is going to be calm, chilling,
Yes.
and fantastic. Number two, budget don't suit you. Okay, of course, this project is really not for everybody. So, but what we have gone through is, if you have watched our previous video on Amberwood, combined income will actually suffice to get you into the 3-bedder.
Yes.
All right. So, last but not least, I think this is towards the end of our podcast for this Amberwood. Okay, so if you like what we share so far and you have watched on until now, thank you so much. Do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and see you again next time.
See you. Bye.